Welcome back to part 2. This is Timmy. This is Antoine from Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright. We're waiting for the customer to come back to finish up doing the spark plugs and the intake. So I'm going to let Antoine tell you what we're going to do on this video.
Alright.
Alright, Antoine seems to be, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's going to go disappear in the camera. He's going to be telling you what's going on. Well, here he is. Alright, Antoine, what we're going to do here?
Alright. Now today we're going to be taking out the left cat. So in order to do this, you can do it 2 different ways. Take out the radiator and the fan, or you can go up under the car and take out the AC compressor.
Now are we going to remove the AC compressor? That means we got to recharge it all the way?
No. We're just going to unbolt the AC compressor, let it hang, push it over out of the way. Once you get up under the car, you'll notice it's an oil filter. Get your oil pan, remove the oil filter. After you do that, take out your exhaust bolts. Everything should come down just the way you want it to.
Sounds pretty easy. Alright. So we're going to get right to it. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull off the tire over there, and we're going to start pulling off the shield so we can set you up so you can see what's going on here. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Antoine's going to take off the tire, and we're going to take off that inner shield.
Always make sure you're going the right way.
Yeah, okay, what we gotta do next?
You grab your lugs. You always put your lugs with your rim. You never lose it. Now, what we're gonna do is get a 10mm deep socket. And we're going to unbolt this cover.
Taking off that side cover right there?
Alright, we have 2 bolts. Here and here. Once again, if you can, after you remove the cover, put your bolts back. Now, I'm going up underneath the car and remove the bolts from over here. It seems to be quite a few. This one is out. Find one to this side. Now we're on it, removing half of the cover.
Hey, I'll get that out of the way for you.
All right.
Oh, look at that, man. Look at that.
What you want to do next is you want to take the serpentine belt off. Once you get the serpentine belt off, you have 3 bolts to the AC compressor. You have 1 here, 2 on the bottom.
Oh, there's only 3 on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So once you get that off,
where's the cat at?
this is your cat.
Wait a minute, hold, let me get it.
So
okay, that's the cat right there.
Yep, this is your cat. So
okay.
Once you take the AC compressor off, swing it to the side. You get your oil pan, you get your oil filter wrench or whatever tool that you have for your oil filter. Remove your oil.
Maybe you think it's possible that maybe that catalytic converter can swing by that oil filter?
What? Actually, it wouldn't.
It was not, huh?
No. So Reason I say that, because once you get it off, you're gonna have the room here between your fan.
Oh, I didn't see up there. Okay, the fan.
So, you just swing your AC compressor to the side, you take your oil filter off, drain your oil, unbolt these two. But before you unbolt them, make sure you put a PB blaster or freeze off or anything, let it soak.
Okay, like a WD-40 or something. Okay.
Then remove these two bolts.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll set the camera up and I'll take the belt off and get an extension with the 1/2-inch drive gun so it'll be quicker. Take those off. All right, I'll set it up and get the belt off. We'll be right back. All right, let's get up in there. Oh man, I just kicked the socket. I'll get the socket. All right, so what we're gonna do first, Antoine?
Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a long ratchet. You definitely have to have one or either some type of tool to remove the tension.
Okay.
You're gonna place it in the hole. You're gonna push back. Once you push back on it, remove the belt. If you can, be sure you know how the belt goes on, or either just
so if we can leave it there, that'd be great. Okay, I can.
That's the way when you go to put it back on, most you have to do is just put it back around here and back on the AC compressor. So, next step is to get you a long extension with a swivel. Remove the top bolt. You don't necessarily have to take it all the way out, just in case you take these two out too fast and AC compressor fall down on you, hit you in the foot or whatever. So you definitely don't want to do that. If so, you have the scars that I have.
Make sure you record that to that big AC compressor car.
Yeah, you be sitting up like this, you know. And, oh wow, you know that look great. And next thing you know, you're in the car asleep. So you definitely don't want to do that.
Man.
Now,
all right, I'm going to set this camera up, and so you can get a good shot of what Antoine's doing. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Antoine just sprayed both of the bolts right there with some WD-40, so you can take them loose. Now, what I'm going to do is, as Antoine removed this lowercase shield over here, I'm going to go over the other side and remove that one, because we got to disconnect the O2 sensors, and both connectors are right up under that shield, right above that shield. So as he's doing that, I'm gonna set you up right there. Oh, I'm gonna need the air, man. You gonna take the air? Well, all right, you go ahead.
I got you. Now,
hey, that long enough? You gonna need an extension on that? Let me get you an extension or anything on that?
I'm Atlas Auto Repairs, aka Astro Auto Repairs. Laser
man,
Jimmy.
you losing our air, man. Go ahead.
Laser Jimmy. You might want to learn and watch this very carefully. Work on the car and can't put a socket on. Now.
All right.
I'm gonna remove these bolts first. That's the way the AC compressor come down. There won't be anything in the way.
Now, you know what? Let me have that so I can take off those other two covers. Covers on the other side.
So what you doing?
Well, at least you know what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna loosen these up and just pull the shield down a little bit.
All right.
Hey, there's something leaking over here. this camera right here. Okay. Now, what I'm doing over here is, I ain't gonna hold that cover back. You see right up there, we got the connectors for the O2 right there, and there's another one up there. So that's how we had to drop this shield down. So while we get those connectors unfastened, we're gonna put you on a little break. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, you see we got both O2 sensors hanging down. Pay close attention to them. If you notice, the one after the cat has a blue connector, and the one before the cat has a gray connector. You want to make sure those plugs are different. Make sure you put them in the order they belong in. All right, Antoine, what's next?
All right. Now that we have the exhaust bolt loose, now we're going to take a long extension, 13mm swivel. I'm going to stick it up on this top bolt.
Oh, you need some air?
So, once again, be sure you're in reverse. Well, second of all, I thought Tim would have gave me the extension.
What extension, man?
Right there.
Oh.
See?
You ain't asked for nothing. Here.
Oh.
Here. Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Go ahead, take off the bolt then.
That's power. Didn't even strong. I think I'm going to take this one to loose, Tim. After I do this one, if you will, keep your hold of that AC compressor. Now, be sure you get your bolts and put them back where they belong, because one could be longer, one could be shorter. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Yep, now we're just going to swing that thing to a side.
You want me to get something, I get a little wire, we can tie it up over here.
Okay, we're going to put these two bolts back where they belong. Okay.
Should I get a big wire tie instead of wires?
Yeah, that'll work. And we're still recording, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, next thing is when Tim ties back the AC compressor.
Okay, we got a wire tie right here. What I'm gonna do is hook it up to this compressor and tie it out of the way. Wrong way, man. Dang it. Why you let me put the wire tie on the wrong way?
I had dust in my eyes.
Okay.
Okay. Now that the AC compressor is secured.
Oh, you know what? We got a little problem, Antoine. Maybe I should cut that out the way, and maybe I should try to swing it over here, because right now, with that AC compressor right there, they can't see. You know, you got that big compressor. I mean, they can see a little bit, but let me cut that and get another, and we'll swing it around here somewhere.
All right.
Okay, you want to hold that up for a second? Okay, hold it up right about there. Let me see what can I connect it to. Huh.
You would try twisting it so you connect to the AC liner.
Or better yet, you know what? Let me get another a wire tie. That one ain't gonna be long enough. Hey, both of these bolts are about the same size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. Now we can
All right.
set the camera up over here.
Next thing you want to do is get your oil filter tube.
Hey, you know what? I think we should. No, maybe we shouldn't do that yet. Because once we take that oil filter out, that thing takes a long time, man. It'd be dripping oil. If we can get to those bolts on the catalytic converter first, see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we can.
So, because if we take that oil filter out, we got to work around that oil dripping and.
You can, but
then what, man? You gotta argue. You always gotta argue with somebody.
See, that's because I'm always under the car. See, but the next thing is we have to remove the top O2 sensor. If we don't, we'll never be able to get the exhaust bolts off.
Get the heck out of here. Let me see. Let me. Hold on. Let me.
You might want to bring that thing with you so you can get your examination of it.
Oh heck no, man. That's enough room right there. You gonna tell the people all wrong for? That's we're gonna get that out.
It's
man.
being safe. You break that O2, then you just bought yourself one.
All right. As you can see, you get up here. We got 6 bolts on this exhaust manifold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So hopefully we got enough room to get up there with a deep 13mm socket and get those right out of there. And with any luck, maybe we can swing that out past the oil filter that Antoine really want to go take out. So let me set you up, and we're gonna. Matter of fact, Antoine, those bolts look a little rusty. So maybe you want to move out the way. Let's get a bucket up under there and spray them with a little WD-40. And we're gonna set you up, and we'll be right back. Okay. Antoine got some WD-40 over there, and he's spraying the bolts. Sound like golf, don't it? Be very quiet now, because if he misses that WD-40 drop in his eye, I'm gonna fall out. But I will record him so you can see it too. All right. Okay, they good. Now they look like about 13mm. Let me see if I can set this camera up.
Unfortunately, they are 13s.
Is that a little bit loose? Because after so much rust get on them, it becomes a 1/2 inch. You want to make sure we hit that. Well, you're gonna break them loose by hand first, right?
Right.
All right. We're gonna break these loose by hand first, and then we come back. We're gonna get the air ratchet. We're gonna show you how to pop those off. What you wanna do is take a regular ratchet like Antoine's about to do, and break them loose by hand first to make sure they don't snap off. Because if they snap off, man, you be taking that head off. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. Okay.
Now, we know that one is loose.
Oh, if you got that one loose like that, all of them's gonna come. Oh, spoke too soon, huh?
Yeah, you did. But unfortunately, everybody, I will be the one to get my knuckles bust.
All right, we're gonna loosen all 6 bolts up. Well, they're nuts actually. We're gonna loosen them up, come back with the air ratchet, take them all out. We'll be right back with the air ratchet. All right, we're back with it. Antoine got the air ratchet up there, got all bolts loose. As you can see, it's a very, very tight spot up there. So, and actually, sometimes like this, it's better to have just without using the air tools. But when you become a professional, you can use the air tools. Go ahead, man.
All that turning.
Huh?
Got all that turners, but didn't do much. Oh, it's a long boat.
Yo, you want me to start some air up? Because you're going to need some air after all this.
Nah, I don't think so. That thing didn't even come up.
Okay, there's one. One down, 5 to go. Two down, 3 to go.
Gun just has a mind of its own. You get off the button, she's
Yeah, it's still going. I know. Cobalt tools suck.
That's why you deal with crap.
Want some air?
All right.
We got one more.
For this last boat, be sure you have a partner, either have a hand free so the exhaust doesn't hit you.
Ow. Okay, I got it. You give me the ratchet. I'll take that for you. All right.
Now we're going to attempt to take the exhaust off without taking off the oil filter.
Look, man, you know I called that right.
There's magic.
Look at that. Look at that. Pull it out. Break the fan and break everything. Pull it out. Nah, let me stop. Twist it, man. Stop playing around. Get that thing out of there. There you go. Look at that. Like a little puzzle, man. Get that thing in there. There we go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your cat.
Now, I want y'all to remember that, you know, this car had no power at all. This thing has 3 cats. The computer said this one is no good. We're hoping that this one is clogged up. Wow, look at, yo, Antoine, look inside, look at this. Look at this O2 sensor. Let me see if I get a good picture of that. Look at that, look down there. Look at that, you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's messed up. And actually, look at the burn marks. Let me back this up. You can tell by the marks are here. This thing was getting really hot. All right, we got some new O2 sensors, but I'm not sure if we got the one for this side. But we're gonna look on the receipt and see what it is. Now remember, this is bank 2 cat. So we're gonna put that cat. And there's the new one. Now according to the receipt, bank 2 sensor 2. We got that one. So yeah, we got that one, but we got the second one. We got an O2 sensor for the second one, the one after the cat. So yeah, that's the one that's got all that stuff on it. All right, we're gonna get that ready and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Before we go over to do those O2 sensors, I'm gonna let you know. You see, now this car came with a exhaust manifold gasket right there. Word to the wise, do not use those gaskets because they're made of cardboard inside. They will burn out within about 2 years, and you'll be taking this down again. If you notice, there was no gasket on this when we took it off because these manufacturers made it like that, okay? So you never have to worry about that. All right, Antoine, what are we doing now?
Okay, first off, we're gonna make sure we have the new O2 sensor, which we did. When you use the new O2 sensor, make sure you have anti-seize to go around the O2. So you
around the O2? What part of the O2 we gonna put that on?
You're gonna unscrew the cap that's on the O2 sensor. You wanna put it around here. Some of them have the anti-seize already on them, some of them doesn't.
Does that one have it?
Like this one, it does.
Let me see.
It's a light gray.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Somebody put.
So that's just in case they don't have it, so you wanna make sure. First off, we're gonna remove this old O2 sensor.
Okay, now, so we're replacing the front one. Okay.
Okay. So now.
Hey, that's a weird socket. What is that?
This here is your O2 to remove your O2 sensor. 7/8 has the grooves in the side. So what you would do is fold this down, and that's how it works. Most of the time, these things are hard to come out after a while, so you might have to
hold.
have
Let me. Yeah, let me hold that down. All right.
So came out pretty good.
Now, should you put some anti-seize on that one, or?
Being that this one is your old one, you know it doesn't have any anti-seize on it. So what you do is now put your nice coating of anti-seize on. That's the way for the future. You can easily take it back out. Okay. Now, stick it right back where it came from. Make sure you always hand tighten first. If not, you can have a chance of cross thread.
Okay.
Now you want to just tighten that thing up as tight as
you need me to hold that down or anything?
Nah, not really. Don't try to get it too tight. You might break it. So now that's your O2.
You need something to cut that?
Yeah, I guess
Okay, let me get something over here. Here we go. There you go.
All right, thank you much. All right. Once again, I removed the cap and the seizers are already on. I'm gonna stick it back in its hole. Remember, hand tighten first.
All right, while Antoine tighten that up, we're gonna take a little break. When we come back, first what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove all of this paper so that don't catch fire or burn up anything. And then we're gonna be installing the cat. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Two things. One, we're not putting that crummy gasket that they gave us. But what we did, we put a thin layer of red, because red is what withstands heat, silicone around each exhaust port. Now over here, we noticed this car, it already has an exhaust manifold gasket up here, which you didn't notice before. And it's metal. See? Original one is metal. That's much better. Don't use that cardboard junk or you'll be taking this back down. Alright, you see we get everything ready to go back in. Let me get out of Antoine's way so he can fit that back up there.
Okay, as you see, before we left, we did install the O2 sensors. And we want to get this back in, which would be easy because one, we don't have all the excess metal. Take notice we did remove the plastic that was on the cat.
What you mean we? I did, man. You forgot all about it.
I reminded you.
Okay. All right. Now let me know whether you want a stud or the nut.
Okay. I'll take a nut. I want to put the nut on first because the stud is already in.
Oh, hold on. Let me set this up. Set this up because I don't think they can see this. Okay, there we go.
See, once you have a stud that's already in, you want to put a nut on first. That's the way you're secure. You don't have to worry about it falling down and hitting you. Now,
which one?
the rest of the bolts.
Trying to get it because the sun is putting a glare on this thing. So, okay. Stop playing around, man. Get it started. Kids, man. Try to teach kids something. Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah, it happens to the most of us, you know.
Yeah. All right, pretty much, you guys and girls, y'all got the gist of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these bolts in, use the air ratchet, and tighten them up. Once we tighten them up, we're gonna be right back. Okay, we're back. Easy as pie.
All right.
All right, we got the bolts tightened up on the exhaust manifold / catalytic converter. Antoine just connected both O2 sensors. You know, being that this catalytic converter doesn't have like a heat shield or something, we got to be like very careful. Just notice how he's putting the wires out to the side to make sure. We'll probably get a wire tie or something, tie that up around there and keep that away from that. All right, I'll get you a little wire tie, and then what we're gonna do next, Antoine?
We're gonna put the bolts back in here with the exhaust, even with a spacer. And after we do that, we can mount our AC compressor back up, put your shield back up, put your tie on, start this thing up.
What do you mean start it up?
And watch it work.
What do you mean start it up? We got that whole intake off of there. How you gonna start it up with the intake off? Damn it.
Oh, I forgot we had it. This is what you went AutoZone for, right?
Yeah, we got the parts ready, but we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna, we're gonna put this onto this video, and we're gonna put that together with the other videos, 2 separate videos. All right, what I'll do is I'll set you up with some tools, and when we come back, we're just gonna videotape Antoine putting this thing back together. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
All right. What we did, we used new nuts, bolts, and locks. So now you're gonna get your 9/16 wrench, apply it to the back of the bolt, then you have your nut, and you just tighten it up. Try to do this as even as possible. You don't want to put too much pressure on one side and break it.
That looks good.
Alrighty, we're snug, pretty tight.
All right.
So we do now,
That compressor.
get some dikes, cut the AC compressor.
All right, let me go get them for you. You want some new gloves or? Yes, you do, man. There you go.
All right, appreciate you.
All right, let me come around this way.
Yeah, 13 deep socket.
That's the one. No, for that we use the universal with the extension. Remember?
There. Dikes.
Here, you hold it. Let me cut it. Get that out the way. All right, there you go. Okay, you got this. Let me set you up.
Yep, just smacked me right in the face with the hose. Now,
You got one more.
now that I have the top one snug, I stick this third bolt in.
Yeah, let me see if I can see what you're doing over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that I have it secured with all 3 bolts and hand tightened, after I found that adapter that Tim didn't give me for the 3rd time today. You want to start with the top one first.
Why?
That's the way you know this thing is up and in. Okay, notice it went in. Go ahead on, snug all of them.
Oh man, stop playing around. Wait, look. Gonna be here all day.
All right, everything is snug.
Okay, what's next?
What you're gonna do now? Take your long ratchet or whatever tool you have. You're gonna grab your belt, put it back around. You're gonna make sure everything is on.
Okay.
Pull it down on one side to keep tension. That's the way nothing comes off. Now, you don't have to have it exactly even, because once you put it on or pull your tensioner back, everything is going to move for you. Now, you just push forward.
Oh, okay, go ahead, I got it.
Once you push it forward, put it on. Make sure everything is in the grooves, everything is lined back up, nice and release, and there's done.
Okay.
Now, next thing you want to do, the dust cover shield that was on, you want to put that back on. Put all your bolts.
And we gotta tighten up the dust shield over there.
Yes, I already.
All right, so you got you got the bolts in it. Okay.
The bolts in. So,
All right, so let me get the cover.
thank you much.
All right, what we're gonna do is put the covers on, tighten up the bolts, and put the tire on, and we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. As you can see, we removed the catalytic converter. The catalytic converter is no good. You can tell by the heat mark it's on the cat. Shake it. You can hear it. See?
Hey, that stuff coming out of there?
Yep. So, car has no power, stalls out. And I guess I let Tim come on back here to display y'all to y'all the rest of what happened.
Huh?
Just explain to the rest of what happened.
You doing a good job.
Oh.
I'm cleaning up, man.
Oh. Well,
All right. Go ahead.
Till next time, we want y'all to continue to do what you're doing. Get back with us as soon as possible. Once again, I'm Antoine. That's Timmy. If we can't repair it, nobody can.